Sup y'all, my name is Patrick Ryan, and this is CrossForge Gaming Talking Heads. Last week, Monster Hunter Worlds came out for Xbox One and PlayStation 4. It's been highly anticipated by a lot of fans of the Monster Hunter series. I do have Monster Hunter 3 and 4 for 3DS, but without really having time to play with somebody who could teach me the ropes and show me what I'm doing and all this other stuff that goes into Monster Hunter, because it's a very complicated game, it just never really stuck with me. But Monster Hunter Worlds looks really good. I don't have it. I do have an Xbox One, but I think I'm going to wait for it to come out on PC, or maybe it'll come out on Switch. And that's actually part of what I want to talk about. When the game was announced, everybody just kind of assumed it was going to come out on Nintendo's next console. I don't believe that the Switch was a known thing at the time that it got announced. I might be wrong. It might have been E3 last year. There was no mention whatsoever of the Switch or NX, whatever it would have been called at the time. And people were really confused by this. And the reason why they were confused by it is the Monster Hunter series has been a 3DS exclusive for quite a while. Actually, ever since it left the PlayStation brand, which I want to say was with Monster Hunter 3. And there's Monster Hunter 3 and then Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate and Monster Hunter Tri. And they re-release it and remake it and all this other stuff. And so it was really weird that there was no Nintendo console equivalent. Well, Capcom finally came out a couple of days ago and said, look, the reason why it's not on the Switch is mostly because we started development on this game a long time ago, and the Switch was a variable. We didn't have any idea what it was going to be, what it was going to look like, and there just wasn't time to plan for release for the Switch. Honestly, that makes sense to me. I understand why people were a little confused and maybe even a little put off by there just not being an announcement about it at all, and that's because Capcom has been kind of weird about their support for the Switch. Street Fighter 2 came out for the Switch on the eShop like right around launch time, but since then there hasn't been anything. The Switch was passed up on for the Disney Afternoon Collection, and I think there's been some Mega Man stuff that's come out since then that's not on the Switch, and Capcom's just been kind of quiet about it. I also want to talk about the fact that if we're being honest here, looking at what Monster Hunter Worlds is and what Capcom was going for, I don't think the game could run well on the Switch without making some serious compromises. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know, I'm not a game developer. Maybe it's totally possible that it would work just fine, but it just doesn't look like that. Also, about Monster Hunter, the game is selling really, really well. In the first 3 days, it sold 5 million copies, which sounds to me like that's pretty stinking good for Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter is a very niche product. It does really well in Japan, generally, and with sort of a hardcore following that it has here in the United States and in other Western territories, but the following is not huge outside of Japan. And so it's really good to see that the game is selling well, it's doing well. Pro Jared gave it a really good score, IGN's given it a really good score, and a lot of outlets that like the series, a lot of reviewers that like the series are even coming out and saying that Monster Hunter Worlds is maybe the best Monster Hunter game to ever be made. And that's got me really excited. So if it comes out on the Switch, I will definitely get it there. If not, there's a PC version coming out later in the year that I will probably pick up. I kind of want to get it wherever CFG contributor Nolan picks it up at, but I heard him say he was going to pick it up for PS4, and I don't have a PS4, and I'm not going to go buy a PS4 just play Monster Hunter with him. So I hope that it comes out on the Switch and he gets it there, or he gets it on PC or something. But anyway, it sounds like Monster Hunter World is doing really, really well. If you have it and you've been playing it and you want to tell us about it, leave us a comment down in the comment section below this video. We want to hear from you. We want to get some feedback. Tell us what you think about the show. If you like this show and the other things that we do, give us a thumbs up, give us a subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell icon so that you can see more stuff when it uploads. And don't forget to check us out on Twitch and Patreon and all those other places. All these things are in the links below. Anyway, that's going to do it for me. This has been Patrick Ryan with Talking Heads on CFG. Love you guys. Have a good one.